Angels are not to be worshipped. Angels are not to be worshipped. They are not prayed to. They are not sung to. We can sing about them, but not to them. They are not objects of our worship. We don't come to church and say, we praise you, Angel Michael. If you go to any church where they are worshiping angels, they are intruding into dangerous stuff. Angels are not to be worshipped. Revelation chapter 22, verse 8 to 9. Now I, John, saw and heard these things, and when I heard and saw, I fell down to worship before the feet of the angel who showed me these things. Then he said to me, see that you do not do that, for I am your fellow servant, and of your brethren the prophets, and of those who keep the words of this book. Worship God. Now, John, in the book of Revelation, is escorted by an angel, and the angel is showing him all the things that have happened. And when he finishes at the end of Revelation, he is blown away. And as everybody does when they are blown away, he bows and he wants to worship the angel. And Jesus says, hey. I'm just a servant like you. I was just your usher. I am not the boss. If you want to worship, don't worship the usher. Don't worship the one who guides you. Worship the one who created all things. You worship God. No matter how profound an angelic visitation is, angels are not to be worshipped. They are not to be worshipped. They are not to be worshipped. I know that sometimes people have borderline angel worship. Colossians chapter 2, verse 18 and 19. Let no one cheat you of your reward, taking delight in false humility and worship of angels, intruding into those things which he has not seen, vainly puffed up by his fleshly mind, and not holding fast to the head, from whom all the body, nourished and knit together by joints and ligaments, grows with the increase that is from God. In other words, what Colossians is saying is, those who worship angels are not holding to the head. Who is the head? Christ. You cannot worship angels and hold on to Christ at the same time. If you hold on to Christ, then he is the one you worship, not the angel. Angels are not to be worshipped. If you go to any place that somebody says, at this time we're going to have a service, the angels are going to come and they're going to work on us. So let us give this offering, or let us do this, or let us do that, or let us sing so that the angels will come and work. You are in danger zone. We are not into angelic worship. As a matter of fact, I would dare say angelic worship will take you out of the realm of the head into another realm. And when I say the realm of the head, I mean Christ. Once you start worshiping angels, you step out from the Christ zone to the other zone. And by the way, there are angels there too. There are angels there too. And so when you go to a place where people say, oh, we are working, the angels are here, they are working, and we have to sing, and we have to dance, and we have to give an offering, or we have to talk to the angels or pray to the angels. When you do that, you are stepping out from the Christ zone of his angels to another zone of other angels. And they are the only angels who demand worship. You remember that angel who was fired? You remember the angel who was, he wasn't really an angel, he was a cherub who was fired. His name is Satan, the dragon. You remember what he says to Jesus in his temptation? Worship me. He's doing what nobody in heaven would ever demand. Cherubim will never do that. Seraphim will never do that. Elders will never do that. Angels will never do that. Archangels will never. Nobody in heaven on God's side will say, bow down and worship me. Because they know worship only belongs to him who sits on the throne. And they bow to him, so they don't demand worship. When you go anywhere and being outside of God is demanding worship, I can guarantee you he is the fired cherub. Because he's the only being that demands worship from that angelic realm. Angels are not to be worshipped. We thank God for them. We are happy with their ministry, but we don't worship them. In fact, our focus is not on them. Our focus is on God, and he uses them to serve us. If you find any angel in your dream that says, I am angel, and pronounces any other name of an angel, even the Bible of 66 books has only 2 angel names, Gabriel and Michael, and you alone, an angel came and gave you a different name. Okay, so I would just leave it there. So please be careful of angel worship. Angel worship is not of God. Angel worship is not of God. Why the Bible chooses not to mention the angels' names is very instructive. It means it's not important. It's not important. They are just God's messengers, God's ushers, telling, hey, pastor, go and tell this guy to go here and go and give this to my son, Otabil. He's been praying. He needs about... God said, go and give him that. And then he comes and gives it to me. I say, thank you, Lord. I don't say, thank you, angel. I say, thank you, Lord. Because the Lord is the giver, not the angel. All right? Don't thank the angels. Thank God.